Hello and good morning, everyone. So, it is bright and early on Monday, so that means we're playing some Magic today. I do apologize, I have been missing the last couple weeks of Magic stuff, but that's because things have happened like over the weekend or into Monday morning that prevent me from streaming, but I'm here now, so let's get to it. I made the announcement that I was going to be live with Magic over on my Twitter this morning. My Twitter is linked below the stream. That way you can check out all the announcements about what I'm going live with, when I'm going live, things of that nature, because that stuff is important. Also, I have a YouTube channel. Check that out if you want to catch up on VODs. Want to see me stream other games, or if you don't have the time to catch up on things, that's the best place to go to catch up. That YouTube has all of my VODs, everything not edited, put up over there. It will also be eventually getting a couple unique things over to YouTube only, but that is future projects. If you're over on YouTube, you should hit the like and subscribe button. Those wonderful buttons do wonderful things for me, which allows me to make more wonderful content for you guys. You should also come hang out live over on Twitch. I have a link to my Twitch in the description of every single YouTube video, as well as a link to my Twitter for the stream announcements in my YouTube bio. That way you can come hang out and chat live. If you want to give me ideas for things, want to just come see the chaos in action, things like that. I think that's all my announcements. That sounds like my normal announcements. So I'm gonna call that as my announcements. I'll be back in a few minutes. I still have to make coffee and stuff, so it will be dependent on that. But hopefully, I will be back in time to start the stream properly. In the meantime, I will get music going for you guys, and I will be back in a few. just pause the music to let you know I'm gonna be longer than my timer says, so please bear with me. I'm still doing running around this morning and stuff, so I apologize, but I will get my timer shut off and I will get you guys back to the music. Hello and good morning, and I apologize about how late I am. I definitely took more time than usual to get ready this morning, but that's also partly because I took a shower this morning, which I normally don't take a shower in the mornings. I usually take them between streams, but it felt gross when I woke up. So, I apologize that I'm late. I'm getting the game open now. Look at that. I also have at least the follower announcement pop-up fixed. I did change it from what it was. It is still using a free asset through Twitch, but what's the point? I still have little announcements, so getting to make the stream more interactive. But anywho, we're doing some fun stuff today. Called drafting. Because I have coins, and it's been a minute. So I can buy 2 drafts with just coins. So are we going to do 2 Murders at Karlov Manor drafts today? I think so. I might do one. I might do one and do a different sealed event. I know that there is a chaos draft at the moment, using all the different packs of Ravnica. So I might try that. We'll see. It definitely depends on if I feel the need to redeem myself after this first draft. What am I working with? Do I do black blue? Do I do black blue flippy things? There's a lot of black blue flippy things. Ooh, that's kind of fun. You lose 2 life, collect evidence. I mean, I think... Or do I grab the slime against humanity? I don't know. I don't know. I'll take the fairy. I'll take the black blue fairy. Esper flippy things. Esper detective flippy things? There were other detectives in both of those packs. I just impulsively grabbed the multicolored spells. But that's besides the point. Now I'm not the one who's holding back everyone else. I will only take this one if I get both of the other artifacts. I need to take other detectives until then. And I want cheap stuff. Cheap spells means faster casting of spells. I'm doing some investigating. +2 +1 turn investigate. So I can do, well, draw your second card each turn. You're a vampire. You're just cheap and give something bigger. This is a win con. Because that is how this deck does poison counters. Is the persuasive interrogators. Mask of Rape, imposter, whenever creature. Oh, okay. Interesting. Counterspell. Target spell must into his graveyard. Oh, surprise, witness. An assassin. I'm not doing assassins. You're a rogue. Evidence 6. Detective, but green. And I don't want to put too many colors in this deck. I'm doing a lot of investigating. I can put this guy in. I'm just playing detective stuff. I'll grab this as an extra. If I get a couple good things with that care about me having face down or face up creatures, I'll put that back in the deck. I might as well get the artifact at the very least. You're a detective, so you work. You're just expensive. You, I did not want. No, that's my persuasive interrogators. My shady informant goes there. Magnifying glass? Collect evidence 6 when you cast it. To just put a stun counter on something? No thanks. +2 in vigilance, vampire rogue. Okay, I'll just untap and tap things. I like that. I like doing that. Murder? Murder. We love good kill spells. I mean, it's not great for the cost, but it can destroy pretty much anything. So, take what we can. Kill spell is a kill spell. I had 1 mana. Cost evidence 6. From to its owner's hand, surveil 1. Oh. Snapchat. Put into graveyards for any of this turn. Oh. Soldier that makes a token. A detective token. That's the evidence 6. This is the fairy snoop. I have one of those already. Having an extra flyer isn't bad. I wish I had more of the detective synergies, though. Her opponent exiles a card from their hand. Toxin analysis is good. Gives Death Touch, Lifelink, and Investigates for 1 mana. I'll take it. Case of Pilfered Proof, 3 more detectives. This is Detective Synergy 1. And this allows me to create extra clues. Graveyard to the battlefield, suspect it. Curious Cadaver. When you sacrifice a clue, return from graveyard to hand. Oh, there's another detective synergy there. There was the I think the other one was the better grab there. These are all cards I mean, I can technically use this card, but I don't want to use that card. I mean, what does he do? Sacrifice another card. Respect to draw 2 cards instead. I'm not suspecting things, so I guess it's fine. Take the magnifying glass. Because it also allows me to just investigate for mana. Hey. Technically, I can play this card. Technically, I can play this card. I think I'm going to go with another Basilica Stalker. I guess I'll grab that. Yeah, because I lost the mono blue guy. Return. Let's just grab a card. Creature with flying. No, I can't have that one. That's a giant soldier. This is a fairy detective. That's the cast evidence 6 fairy detective. I like the thinking caps. They're 1 mana, add +1/+2. My detectives, which are everything in my deck. I think currently there's no non-detective creatures. Yeah, currently. But my deck only has 22 cards in it currently. Granted, none of it's land. I think it's that. I still don't have land. I can pull this guy, though. Because I have 2 thinking caps and a magnifying glass. So having both make him worth it. Deuce. The seduce is just draw and investigate. Investigate and have artifacts. I like that. I do that. Those are things that I do. Remember when I said I didn't want to do black blue and I just did Esper instead? I'm not collecting a ton of evidence, so I don't want to grab the collect into Thopters. More toxin analysis. Authorized exit. Well, up to 2 cards from a single graveyard, I guess. If I find I'm losing my artifacts too much, like my non-token artifacts too much, I can put the Snuffler back in my deck. Guys, did I actually make a 60? I was like, did I actually make a 60 card deck? No. I don't need 3 thinking caps. I think. No. Ah, I didn't want to highlight red stuff. I think I want to get rid of the Basilica Stalkers. But the Agency Outfitter and Persuasive Interrogators, I will leave. Curious Cadaver is just good to have. Tap or untap. Exile cards from a graveyard. I don't know how much reanimation is in this set off the top of my head. I personally haven't played with a lot of it from this set. I've been doing mostly this. I've been running an assassin deck. I like tapping things. Oh, but you also collect evidence. Oh, if I'd known I had a collect evidence engine, I would have grabbed the guy that cared about collecting evidence repeatedly. But I didn't read him fully. I'm actually going to pull it because I can't use the full card. And if I can't use the full card, why is it in the deck? I mean, I really don't care about spirits. How many creatures do I have? I have 12 creatures. So I don't want to cut any more creatures. Which is like all of my expensive shit. I mean, I could run it at 43. Not opposed to running it at 43. How many lands do I have? 17. I'll even out to 18. I'll run 44. Only 4 cards extra. So yeah. I'm using detectives, but I'm expanding detectives into the clues control as well. So I'm kind of using both of these. Collect evidence cares about a lot of green stuff, helps with collecting evidence. Because some of the green cards just have like a really high mana cost, but you can reduce it, or you just get enough mana because you're in green. Because green loves ramping. But we have done the deck building portion of the draft, so my camera is really lightening when I like come forward, and I don't know why. Because I just caught it doing it when I was drinking my coffee. Come on, we just made all these decks. What do you mean I need to wait for an opponent? Did someone deck build and then ditch? Someone looked at their pool and said, nah, I'm just waiting for this to reset. Whoop, I heard the sound. There we go. And disconnected. So we queue up again. I don't think I like this hand. I like this hand a bit more. I'll put the Jaded... Well, no, I'll put the Steamcore Scholar at the bottom. But I have a 1-drop. I have multiple 1-drops, actually. And it's blown up. Fair enough. I'm hoping I draw blue mana, though. I drew another black. I mean, I can just draw a card here. And more black mana. There's an even amount of each land type in this deck. So why am I only drawing my swamps? I mean, I don't ever want to put it on their creatures, but especially when that one has ward at the moment. Yeah, and I don't want to give them lifelink. White mana. I might have to concede this one because I didn't get any blue. I'm only drawing blue spells. Yes. Auto pay. because it gives me the ability to draw a card. And I drew blue mana. I can't do anything about the 3/3 in the air at the moment. I mean, I can unauthorized exit it, but I can't do that yet. And they're gonna, yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to unauthorized exit that now. Okay, I need to tap specific mana. Lay that face down. That way when that comes to attack me next turn, I'm good. Undo that. I will make it so that dog cannot attack. Or cannot block, rather. And it also gets menace, which is a little annoying, but it means I can't unauthorized exit and get the Lamplight Phoenix out of here, which means I think if I do this, it's not lethal. Fair enough. Damn. Yeah, that was... I mean, what do I do when they blow up my stuff? And I don't get the mana I need. Oop. Hey, all three lands. All three colors, I should say. I'll get rid of the... I don't want to get rid of the Consultant. The Consultant's my turn 2 play. I'll get rid of the Magnifying Glass because I can get the Magnifying Glass again with my Detective. My other Detective, my Flying Detective. Okay. So they're going to be doing face down creatures as well, it looks like. Oh, okay. Or only some. This becomes a 2/6. This becomes a 2/5. Either way, neither gets big enough to really kill that, so that's why I have Murder. I just don't have the mana for it, because I threw away the other swamp I needed. The Tunnel Tipster is going to start getting counters on it now. Oh look, my other black mana. I don't like that. I could have blown up the face down card. I had enough mana to. And this requires me to attack with 3 creatures. I'm just gonna hang back. Because I don't have 3 creatures I can attack with. It doesn't require me to attack with 3 creatures. But it's better if I do. Deduce. Goodness. Oh my goodness. There are 3 swamps, 2 plains, and 3 islands left in my deck. I'm afraid about what this is. Oh. Ow. Why did it get +1/+1? Wait a sec. Hold the phone. I'm gonna move my thinking cap over. Because... Oh, I understand. The more forest they have, the bigger that is. I get it now. I don't like that. Can we not do that? Second ability? I don't like that. I really don't feel like getting hit by 5. Just some personal feelings here. It's gonna happen the moment I do something to investigate, right? I just want to get this solved. Which is unfortunate because they can just shuffle my Persuasive Interrogators back into my library. Everything is fine. I apologize, by the way. I'm 100% eating. Hold up. Hold the goddamn phone a minute. Nope. Yeah, I'm not losing my flyer. The problem is I don't want to return things to their hand. Because I flipped this to tap that. So the only thing that can block it is the seasoned consultant. Oh my goodness, what? I mean, I have an instant in hand. But yeah. Because I'll get 2 clues. Oh no. Oh, because I didn't flip at the end of my turn. I goofed. Didn't let this get solved first. Because I need to tap the Bloomkin. But actually, my deck has more flyers than I thought. There's more flying detectives than I thought. Or I just hit them all at the same time, which is possible. I mean, I could try to draw through my library. I have technically one more card than them. The Bubble Smuggler! Can I flip it and still have mana up? I need to make sure I had the counter mana up. I don't know if I've played a land this turn. But I can get that from my graveyard with the other guy. Now I just attack with all my guys with Vigilance. Right? That's all I do. I mean, I can double block something to kill it. I can take out all his big guys. 2 plus 3 is 5. 4 plus 2 is 6. And actually, they have to choose one in each stack to live. Which works out in my favor. Also, they stole the card I wanted. Project Inspector. He's the one that cares about detectives. Yeah, I expected the Vigilance guys to get killed. And that's why I swung with them. I should have moved the Thinking Cap over, actually. Because if I had done that, the Granite Witness would have been a 5/5, so it could have blocked. They can pay the 3. I need to let it so they cannot pay the 3. Let it go till they cannot pay the 3. Like that. And they have a counterspell in their hand, don't they? Ah! It's actually kind of hilarious. And I absolutely deserve that. So they have the counter that suspects. Oh, mutation. Okay, that's fair. I have no spells. Oh, Grant Witness. That's crazy. I mean, I suppose at this point I can double block these guys to kill them. And my fairy snoops live. But, I mean, the thinking cap needs to be on one of them. This deck could really use, though, is Proliferate. The detective? Oh, they can't 6, though. Oh, unless that's what they just did. Evidently, it's what they just did. No, why do they have all the cards I need, though? Project Inspector, Alquist Proft. What is happening? A Steam Core Scholar. You're just playing all my cards. Give them back. They also had a white mana. Are they playing Bant Detectives? And I've just been stupid this entire time? They absolutely are. And I've just been stupid. So the Bant ones, the Bant Detective style does the fun stuff with the exiling shit from your graveyard. How do I want to do this? I want to do that there. Block. Block. 2 blocks. Gain 2 life and make sure it dies. My 2 life was not enough. Damn. Okay. I can't believe it took me to like the end to figure out what they were doing. And it's just a mirror of my deck. Built slightly different. I think that's what I like about Ravnica sets. Their creature typings tend to be so similar that you can do things like detectives in Bant and detectives in Esper in the same draft table. Like, I know it's supposed to be like, oh, dual colored stuff. But like, because of all of the consistent creature typings, Ravnica is great for 3-colored stuff as well. Realistically, Ravnica is just good for anything multicolor. Please don't kill my guy immediately. They're also playing Esper. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. I guess I should have read that card when I was doing the draft portion. Esper Little Guys? Yeah, Esper Little Guys, it looks like. Which is really achievable in this set. And I really enjoy that. But see what I mean? There's so much you can do with Ravnica sets. That guy is no longer little. Uh-oh. My flyer's face down at the moment. And I won't have it this next turn because it will be saved to tap one of them. I need one more blue mana for the Agency Outfitter. I was supposed to Toxin Analysis there to gain some of my life back. I'm gonna tap you. Because you hurt more. That's so frustrating. I'm gonna use the Toxin Analysis then on the Granite Witness with the Wisp Drinker. Whoop. Or not. Sack this to make those guys go burr. I got my next blue mana. We are thriving, folks. Do it. Oh, I need to play that. You don't have the mana for a counter spell. I appreciate that they also played it. Like, what the fuck was I supposed to do? Why am I drawing only mana? Rude. Because that solves the case. If I do this, play this. Library. Commit 2. Use the mana from this to equip this onto this. Makes it 5/5 flyer. I have the bigger creature. Fuck. The fact that I'm still alive. will accept my losses. I will open the pack. The pity pack. Nothing too exciting. Okay. Now, there's another event. April Fool's Day Golden Sealed. This was not here when I started. This had to have been at the 11 o'clock update. It's a free event, and you get the stupid opossum skin. Sorry, I hit open all. Notably, Witch King of Angmar, Galta, Obnixilis, Jinkataxis. I have a Karn. I have 2 Karns. A Squee. 2 Anzarag Rampages. Zuri Stalker of Spheres. 2 Leylines of the Guild Pact. Inga Sika. Quintorius. 2 Feldons. A Geth. Nebraska's Sigarda Fire Font of Blessing. Okay. I'm just looking through my card pool at this point. What do I want to do? Do I want to do 5-color shenanigans? I could do 5-color legendaries. Craft. Galta to get creatures out. Non-creature, no card from graveyard. Hexproof stuff. I don't like that. I don't like that. Instant sorcery spell. Each lose exactly 1 life. Okay. Extra tokens of stuff. I mean, hold up. Could I do 4-color? I could do 4-color poison. Run via Ivor and Ezuri. Actually, I don't know if I have enough proliferate support. In fact, I don't think I have any proliferate support. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have any proliferate support, like, at all. So 5-color legendaries again. That's through that page. Squee. Whenever dubious monarch attacks, create one cast Squee from graveyard by paying 4 and exiling 4 other cards from graveyard rather than paying its mana cost. Ellen. Feldon. Witch King. Death. Investigator. Temporal Anchor. I can run. I don't have any sagas. But if I'm moving counters around, I can still run proliferate stuff. I don't know if it's necessarily worth it, though. Extra cards is always nice. This deck is going to be a hot mess, but this is what we get for April Fool's Day. Yeah, because I can proliferate. Oh, 1 damage. Oh. Oh, that's exactly 1 damage. Where's Fuckface? um, where's Fuckface? The best way to describe him. I get half of each of those idiots. Because I have Urza and I don't have the Born Power Stone, and then I have Phyrexian Dragon Engine, but no Mishra. So that's fantastic. I hate that. Why does that exist? Third path. I think I'll pull, non-creature, and I only pulled creatures. I have 7 non-creature spells. They're my ley lines, Karn, staffs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have an enchantment that I missed. I only counted 6. Oh, Tribute to the World Tree, 7. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 7 are within Ingataxis's thingy thing. I just don't want to return all non-Phyrexians to my hand. Because there's a lot of things that I control that aren't Phyrexian. But I guess, hold up. Type Phyrexian 5. 5. I mean, Galta allows me to just drop things, though. So if I can cheat Galta out with Inga and Asika, I can just drop things. Or I never flip Jin-Gitaxias over. And he's just a big legendary. I wish I had a Joda. I think Born Upon a Wind is good in this deck because I'm running a lot of creatures. Actually, could I reduce the amount of colors in this deck? What if I go... Because this is really a kind of choose your own adventure situation. What if I take out everything that is not Grixis? Oh, nope, Saheeli was is it technically in the Grixis color combination? And Galta's not. So now I filter by instant sorcery, enchantment, artifacts. And this is all I get. Drag the Canal, I guess. I'll pull again. More dinosaurs I attack. Whenever I cast an artifact spell, oh, okay. If I get cast an artifact, but I'm not casting a ton of artifacts, am I? Doesn't. Well, I mean, I guess I'm getting a decent amount of artifacts. Goldberry's fine. Because I can move counters around. Though I'm not sure what's gonna have counters. I mean, I can keep... I can loop Great Synthesis. Because realistically, like loop Great Synthesis at stage 1, it's great. Um, there's a lot of exile synergy also happening here. So am I somehow accidentally making Grixis? Keep just card your hand, then draw 2 cards. I don't think Crimson Pulse is what I want. I don't have a ton of instants and sorceries I can be casting, though. And that costs white mana. I need one more card. Karn actually has targets that are bigger than him. Okay. Grixis artifacts. We have Grixis card sleeves that I probably absolutely passed. Yeah, I had to have passed. When did I get this? I get brass knuckle card sleeves. No, because I should have the Maestro's card sleeve. Oh, there it is. I did pass it. I just passed it twice. Yeah, we'll go with that. I kept the deck at 40 cards. I hope y'all are proud of me. But it looks like I can disassemble and reassemble decks as much as possible. Technically, I can keep this hand because I can cast it turn 3. I'm just going to see if that was a good idea or not. I mean, I won't be able to cast Jin-Gitaxias for a hot minute. And some more ground. I have one of those. A Cryptic Coat? I wish I had one of those. Okay, so this is wild. Right now, if I play Ob Nixilis and then play Phyrexian Dragon Engine, I'll actually get 2 Ob Nixilis triggers. Because it has double strike, but it'll be reduced to a 1/1 from Geth. Crazy little circles in my deck. Alright, can't be blocked, because Cryptic Coat. Not heckin' rude. But my 3/1 dinosaur tokens do die. So there's combos and nombos in here.
You will shine bright, hero.
Hmm. I'm gonna die because I can't touch this. I don't know if I attack with both Squee and the Phyrexian Dragon Engine if I'll get my Ob Nixilis trigger. It's tapped and attacking. Okay. Worth.
This is our fight to win.
Zob Nixilis will go with Elspeth. Or not. Don't do it. Just don't hit me. I suppose they can hit me and kill me in one go. Yeah, I can just sack the discard things from hand to give this indestructible too. So I can block the Ezreal. I'm not actually worried about losing my Witch King. You attack me, you gotta kill me. The ring tempts me. Oh. I did not anticipate that. Ooh, okay. That was gonna be fun. How do we get around? I mean, Witch King is keeping me safe from the Ezreal. Let's be real.
Form up on me.
Okay, Elspeth. I didn't realize she had a voice line there. My turn. My turn, my turn, my turn. Go for free. Because this is also a dino. Oh, it's a dragon. And then a squeak. So I don't want to attack. Realistically. Need to get rid of the coat. Cryptic Coat is the bane of my existence. Actually, I love that card so much. So much. I need to put it in my assassin deck. Because if you flip something, the card still stays on it because it's an equipment. And you're just flipping the state. You're not unequipped. You're not having it re-enter the battlefield or anything. It doesn't have summoning sickness or anything. So Cryptic Coat stays, makes things unblockable. And if there are assassins that hit in my assassin deck, well, you'll see. But that deck is entirely built around that. I think this is the last match I will play in this, though. In this event, just because it is 11:30 already. And I need to do standard stuff. Why are you making extra things have flying? Why are we putting more things in the air? Oh, okay. I'll do that. Block. Oops, it's indestructible. And Karn comes in as a 5/5 because he himself is 5. I only have 2 cards in graveyard, so I can't play Squee from graveyard yet. I'll get there. No, I won't. I'll just die instead. Because Cryptic Coat. I just heard a weird beep. I don't quite know if it was caught in my audio, though. Okay. So yeah. Many different sets in one event. Guilds of Ravnica, Ravnica Legions, and Murders at Karlov Manor. So it's the 3 of the Ravnica sets. All in one event. I do want to play this at some point. But tomorrow is update day, so the game shuts down for a couple hours. Or no, I don't know if it's actually update day, but for today. Tiny Bones. Daily deals. Pranks, 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 pranks. Laughter, laughter. I love April Fool's Day. Dog meat. Forensic Thopter bundle. Oh, so squeeze the pet for April. Okay. Okay. Anywho. Nope, I didn't want to do that. I'll do that later. I'll do that off stream. Because it's goofy, silly fun times and not sweaty, sweaty, sweat, sweat. So this is my assassin deck. It is based entirely around Etrata, Deadly Fugitive, 1/4 Vampire Assassin, who I believe I have. Oh, I have the course to kill art style. Face down, 1/4 Death Touch. Face down creatures I control have 2 and Demir to turn this creature face up. If I can't, I exile it. Then I may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost, which is fantastic because it solves the issue of cloaking things and not being able to turn them over. Because whenever an assassin I control deals combat damage to an opponent, I click the top card of that player's library. So this is Assassin's Steal Your Stuff. Which is why things like Cryptic Coat are actually really, really good in this deck. I don't know if I have a Cryptic Coat. It helps if I can spell. Not collect it. Yeah. But I thought I have 17 rares. I will make 2. Okay. I think I will take the Lodestone Needle out and the Disruption Protocols out. Because I put the Cryptic Coats in, I pulled out one too many cards. So I need to find another. Oh, Oracle can't be blocked. I mean, a lot of these are going to be the creature itself can't be blocked, but like security bypass is really good. I don't have enough detectives to really make any of that work. I think it's running the wedding invitations. I don't want to run the wedding invitations because they're going to be pulled out of standard at some point eventually. Actually, does the bookcase also... I'll take that bookcase out to put the more... Is it just because I have the old art? And it was just a new Capenna card? So I have the 2019 version of the card. I need another card that allows things to not be blocked. Because it's not whenever a creature deals combat damage. It needs to specifically be my assassins. And I can't make a ton of things into assassins. Assassins I'm don't have in the deck though. The Eliminator. Sacrifice something to exile. It gets -2/-2 until end of turn if that opponent controls no other creatures. Conniving. Flying Death Touch, just 1/2 flyer flying with Death Touch. I mean, for 3 mana, it's not great. But it's cheap, and it gets going. Okay. Yeah. 12 creatures. 9 are assassins. What else is not an assassin? That's an assassin. You're not an assassin. You're planeswalker. Oh, yeah, Gix. And the walls. And that's it. It was just Gix and my 2 walls. Which Gix and my walls don't attack. Well, Gix can attack. Gix has the capability of attacking. However, Gix is much more valuable as just existing on the board. So I usually don't have to worry about attacking with them, because I'm attacking with all of my assassins. I do have a version of this that is a brawl deck. Obviously, it works a lot better because I can get Atrata out constantly, but this deck still works pretty well, because, I mean, as just assassins hitting in general. Like, Repeat Offender is a great card in this deck, because not only is it an assassin, but it just grows. So if I have the mana I can put into it, it's just going to keep getting bigger. This is a Dimir deck, as you guys saw. I like this deck a lot. I'm gonna cut down. Just because I don't want a Vran to stay out. Because if they can start getting rid of their other things, I start losing a lot of life. It only triggers once a turn, but at the moment they don't have a ton of mana. And it appears I've either stopped them, so I'm going to freeze and place the Gix. And hope I can buy enough time to steal it. Or actually, I know I have enough time to steal it. So part of this deck is just trying to buy time to steal things. It's kind of terrible that I run the deck that way. But, I mean, this turn I have a lot of things I can do because I can play 2 Repeat Offenders. They can blow 1 up. But, I mean, I draw the island next turn. I play it. Yep. And I hold on to Coerce to kill for a turn. Oh, are we doing Opsal kill spells? Then what if I take your guy now? I won't. I won't. Simply because I don't want things with bad times on them. I have 3 Coerce to kills. Gonna do anything about that? You got 1 mana. There you go. I do want to try to steal their Etched Familiar as well. But let's see if they'll stop me by doing the same thing again. An Ichor Drinker. I don't like all these sacrifice targets. Makes me really nervous about trying to steal things. Guess what? I try to take this. I like that I'm also trying to take the tapped things, not the untapped things that can block. I just keep trying to steal the tapped things. Are we going to sacrifice that as well? I would love to have a creature on my side of the board at some point during this game. Hey, I got one. And it's going to get murdered. I'm waiting for it. Or do they have enchantment removal? Oh, if they have enchantment removal in black, I'm gonna be... Oh, they're gonna force me to sack. I at least gained the life for it because I controlled it. I'm gonna take the freebooter and hope that they don't sacrifice it. I do have the mana for the foul play. Are we gonna sack it? No. Okay. Destroy that because it allows me to investigate. That's all. That is the only reason. I just want to be able to draw cards because I'm out of cards. I've played 3 of my 4 coerced to kills. And 2 of them did not last long. This is the longest a coerced to kill has lasted on the board. Or no. Because the other one did as well. And they played the Tithing Blade. Right now, I'm good. Okay, we're going to slowly sap me for life now. I can work with that. Want to know why I can work with that? Because I use my life as a resource. I now have a kill spell. In the suspicious bookcase. I just need to remember that now I'm paying life as a resource. Deep tunnel, murder. I don't care if they block this. I was gonna say, in fact, if they do, I kind of get more benefits. I mean, I can't block it. I'm once again out of cards. They're gonna target the bookcase because they don't like the fact that I have unblockable stuff. Yep. Are you just gonna flip it? Just spend your mana to flip it? Are you gonna... Yeah. I was gonna say, are you gonna bluff? What if I go, don't do that? Not being able to get rid of this at the moment is not great. I mean, realistically, not being able to do much of anything at the moment is not great. I am losing life. Fuck you, I'll play Masker Girl. And I won't attack. I have a way to block that fucker. Never mind. Where's the Ashnod? That's what their deck is missing. I have blockers, you fucker. And they both have Death Touch. And I can't believe I hit 2 Etradas when that happened. And I need to get rid of the Stalactite Stalker, because if it gets much bigger, I'm going to be in trouble. Because then they can sack this... it's the Stalactite Stalker, right? Yeah. They can sack it to give it something minus X, where X is its power. Its power is currently 3. So we're gonna murder it. Just stab, stab. No more of that bullshit. I still can't attack, which is unfortunate. The only good thing is I have a little bit of investigation. So I'm just gonna swing with this. And I get the top 2 cards of their library as 2/2s. Okay. Okay. That might actually kill me. That token up there. Oh, because I can cloak for its mana cost. I just want to make sure I get the scry. No, because I can't connive with an empty hand. Damn. I was hoping for a kill spell. I mean, they obviously had them. So I was hoping I could hit one with Trada, but unfortunately I did not. It would have been great if I did, and it wouldn't have been the first time I've done so either. Because I played yesterday, and that's what I did to win. Is I was able to find one off of an opponent's library and play it, and they got very mad and they quit. Also, I do have... Hold up. I have a pet that I'm gonna load into with. Because I have... Dwayne. Objectively, the Black Lotus fits better for this deck. But I don't care. Aha! I do still have Moobot commands active. That makes me very happy. I thought I might have broken those as well when I broke a bunch of things. I'm looking for a black mana so that way I have the 2 swamps for Deadly Derision. Look at him. I can shake him and his eyes wiggle. Crazy. Yoink. Oh! Wait, that was so cool. Funky little dude. Oh, I'm facing ninjas. Why would someone be actually playing ninjas? What is this? Are they gonna drop Ginger Brute? Because he has haste? Because the other one's unblocked. Oh, it's just another one. Okay, I should have expected that. That's... Yeah, yo, that's on me. I'll find a second island here. Even up the lands. But I have no more Ginger Brute to deal with. At least for now. I was genuinely expecting another one. So if I can stop them from attacking for a turn, I will. Mana. Heat Offender. And a Freeze in Place. I don't need more mana at the moment. I have 5. I think that's the most expensive assassin in my deck. Etrata costing 3. Massacre Girl costing 4. I'll suspect it. Because now that it's suspended, I can pay 3 mana to increase its power toughness. Cryptic Coat. A coerce to kill? No way. Because I have the 0-4 to block the Moon Circuit Hacker, as long as I don't tap my other thing. Oh, they played a Ginger Brute. Oh, look, they're tapping my Suspicious Bookcase. Oh no, they're trying to tap my face down thing, but it has ward. They can't block this 6 damage coming at their face. Everybody can just crew 1 though, that's not bad. you plan to do there, bud? I could return Cryptic Coat to my hand at any point. I mean, I know this is a course to kill. Realistically, I want a Trotta out. Because what I might do is I might steal the hover bike. Which would be crazy. Because as long as their retrofitter is out, it's still a creature. Yeah, because a Trotta allows me to cast it. Because Cryptic Coat itself does not. So now next turn I can cast it for 4 mana. So I get it for cheaper. But yeah, importantly, you can't equip it to something else. Oh, fuck. Because I would have stolen their little... I would have stolen their treasure maker after that. But... they decided otherwise. I'm trying to think of other standard decks I've recently made. I've tampered with decks, but I haven't recently made anything other than this. Because I think last time I was live with Magic, I played my Esper standard deck, which is similar to the deck I drafted anyway. It's Esper, Clues, and Detectives. Trotta an opening hand. I keep. I'm going to go for quick plays. Quick plays, quick plays. Black mana. Blue mana, repeat offender. I'm really hoping I draw a basic. Because I don't want to have to play my Hidden Necropolis. Lets me back a turn. I guess I will, because I can do this. Investigate and swing for 2. Now I can play a Trotta next turn. Okay. Guess what? I can hit back for 2 as well. They have the Dog Meat Companion. They spend money on this game. Well. You will see that I have a counterspell / draw spell and 2 steal your stuff. I mean, that's fair. I too would take the counterspell. Although last time I didn't play it as a counterspell, so. Come on, hit a basic. Yeah. Mine. Yoink. Because if they blow it up, I get my spell back. Fuck, they're playing green. I won't. I want to concede, but I won't. I don't think I'm gonna win. Because they have every possible answer they could to my stuff. And they have a giant library, so it's not like I'm gonna be able to outdraw them. They have a 200 card library. Actually, I think their deck's like 210 or something. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, exactly 107. Because they have so many things. Do shit. But that's why I wanted to steal the Deep Cavern Bat, because it has flying. But they also have reach now, so even if I do steal the flying, it's not going to be a problem for them. I hate it here.
Embrace metal. All becomes stone.
But why? Is that my 4th course to kill? How many course? 1 course to kill. Oh no, that's just my 2nd one. This isn't the other game where I just kept finding them. But that's a problem because that means I need Etrata to play it. But everything has menace and or flying. You know, they had the perfect answers for everything I played. Urgh. And it wasn't even like that one turn where I had to play the tap land on... When I had to play the tap land on turn 3, it didn't matter. Because even if I did, they had the spells in hand to still blow up Etrata instead. It would have lost her faster, actually. Okay, this isn't a bad hand. I mean, I'll play Suspicious Bookcase, probably Midnight Assassin first. And I need to get the double black down for Master Girl. And yeah, I drew a blue, so that cements the... Let me pick a card. Pick a card, any card. Any of them that produce black mana. Okay. Interestingly, I do have the Stingblade Assassin as well. That's actually really good in this deck, though, because if I have quite a few creatures that have 1 power but don't have Death Touch, because assassins just have low power. What I hit? Deadly Derision. So that's when I need Etrata to play. So I think that's the only downside about Cryptic Coat. I can kind of do whatever I want with it, but the moment that I get an instant or sorcery from my deck with the Cryptic Coat, I need Etrata to flip it. I will say, that was very convenient timing. I want another Etrata in hand, though. Because I don't have faith in my opponents whatsoever. Goldforge Thopteryx. Ooh! Give my Etrata ward 2 as well? Yep, ossify that one. This is why we put the other Etrata on top. Oh, we're gonna ossify another card? What are we ossifying? The Midnight Assassin? Okay. There. Here's another one. And this will come back to my hand. I could have left it on for the extra damage, but I don't think I needed to. Because they used 2 ossifies to try to take apart my board. I had the next Etrata ready. And I'm able to match their gold Thopteryx. Flip. And then combat research. Because you know what that does? It means they have to pay a Ward 2 and a Ward 1 that are separate. So if they try to stifle, they actually can't. Well, I mean, they can stifle the Ward 2 and then pay the Ward 1, but they still have to... Either way, they still have a Ward to deal with. Are they really going to sit here and pay 3 mana on an ossification? I mean, I love it, because that's 5 mana for an ossification. Then it basically wipes out the rest of their turn. I mean, I'm stuck back to not being able to play Deadly Derision or this Plains, although I don't need the Plains. Now, I can do the funniest thing ever. And take their Thopteryx. Because that means if I get an Etrata back... Yeah, exactly. Because if I got an Etrata back, it would have been very bad for them. I mean, I am going to net 0 here. We're going to see the Deadly Derision hit my graveyard. I don't know if I actually have more than the 2 Etratas. I don't think I have 4, despite how vital she is. Ward 2, so that's a 6 cost Deadly Derision. Not bad. Why am I getting just, like, spiked? Oh, War Leader's Call. I was like, I'm just getting smacked for damage. That would be why. Because those are all clues. So those are going to be really easy to get rid of. I want to get rid of that so it doesn't get huge. They played another one! No, Jeskai Artifacts is really good right now because the last set and this most recent set really play into each other with artifacts. Because they can both just produce a massive amount of tokens. Like, this hurts. What if I play Massacre Girl? I feel like I'm always running out of black mana. I do want to play Cryptic Coat relatively soon. I just don't know how good it is in this situation. Realistically, I need the Stingblade Assassin out. I think I lose. 5, 8, 15. Plus 4 damage to face. Yeah. Well. No, they had good answers. I wasn't expecting them to actually sit there and pay the 5 mana to ossify a single creature. But I mean, I guess Etrata is that much of a concern because I do steal their cards as well. I steal their cards and play them against them. So part of me wonders if I should have taken that Plains for when I stole other cards. At least freeze in place until I get mana. Because that gives me 3 turns with something not able to attack me. Oh. Am I kidding? I don't even need that. Because if I pull the swamp here, I can murder or Gix in response to whatever they play. Yeah, I'm gonna murder that. I play Death Touch. You don't play Death Touch. I play Death Touch. Play Death Touch and Unblockable. Cryptic Coat first. Because the creature will have Summoning Sickness. It's an island. That's a funny looking dog. And thankfully, the colorless face down cards that are cloaked have Ward 2. So, they could try to blow up the Cryptic Coat. Yeah. Fortunately for me, means I can still do other things regardless. And I can give Ward to Gix. Make them really not want to target my stuff. So I murdered that, right? I don't want it to get bigger. Or I don't want it to make other things bigger, rather. I do the 2 Gix ones first. I get my draw for that. And I play the security bypass? No, I saved the security bypass for something like Etrata. I want to put the unblockable stuff on an assassin. That makes the most sense. Excuse me.
I'll help any way I can.
Hold up. Does Eternal Wanderers -4 and Ward interact the way I think they do? So they can't technically choose any of my creatures? Because if so, they can board wipe me at basically any time. And that is kind of silly. Board 1, baby. Cryptic Coat. Ah, okay.
Is that all?
I have full grip. And that's a hidden cataract. I will say the fact that I can draw as many cards as I can means I don't have to worry about not having a Trotta. Because I can just try to draw into her.
I'll handle this one.
Oh, excuse me. No more Gix. Well, I will get Gix back, but... I will pass Wing. I know I'll need to discard down to 7. But I need to blow up one bear and tap down the other. Oh, but I guess I no longer have ward on Gix. That's kind of annoying. But I have 3 Chorister kills and enough mana to play one per turn. Ooh, you should also... Yeah! Yeah, so they had to... Okay, so I understand. Proliferate, you choose the targets. And any counters already on those targets, they gain an additional one. Meaning they locked their bear in for longer. Which means I'm not going to play the Coerce to kill on it. I'm going to instead just hit things. Draw a bunch of cards. Not making it subtle that I'm like actively digging through my library. I think that's great. Oh, they don't have anything. It's an artifact that's that cheap in their graveyard. I'm really glad I gave the investigate to my flying assassin. Swip. I like to draw a card. I don't think there's anything that can really save them here. Because they can't before. They can't play Eternal Wanderer from Graveyard. They can't play the Redeemer. They can play Ruins Recluse or the Canopy. Canopy could have destroyed the enchantment. I'm not sure why they didn't do that. I think because I could just go wide at that point. But I don't know. I click through the end screen too quickly to like analyze things properly. Yeah, it's a new month, so it's a new ranked season. Etrata, 3 mana, a course to kill, murder, combat research. Yeah. I might wait till I get 4 mana to play Etrata with the combat research. Ooh. There we go. Make sure I can get 4 mana. Excuse me. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Why are we just passing through our turns, though? The urge to just blow that up again is so real right now. But 2/5 with Ward 1 and Death Touch. And whenever that creature deals combat damage to the player, I draw a card. And I can pay 4 mana, blow that up, get a treasure token, and still not be blocked. Means I steal, guess what? Probably their next land. I think I did. I absolutely stole their land. Do I flip it so that they see? No response. But because I have white mana now, I can actually just uncloak things. Okay, so I'm just gonna take that. Because that means when it dies... yeah, when it dies, it goes on them. Because it would be under my control at the time. So its death trigger happens if I'm the controller still, putting it cursed on them. Meaning I absolutely was going to just blow it up with the 1 mana cut down. Although it was my own creature, but if you're going for a win, you gotta go for the funny win. I wish I had more ways to gain lifelink on these guys. Murder, because I don't want you paying a red for haste. Creatures you control gain haste until end of turn. Yeah, no. Come on, block with the Selfless Samurai. Nope, I get a card instead. Are they doing? Are they just running mono? They're running Boros Samurai, right? Yeah. Oh, I need another kill spell. absolutely gonna block it with the Death Toucher. He has first strike though. And Etchings of Kumano is a problem. Yeah, for that reason. I guess I'm gonna Cryptic Coat and hope for an assassin. What'd I get? What'd I get? Course to kill. Give it madness at least. I guess that's the only good thing about my deck, is I have a lot of ways. Is that Samurai in the air? Hold up. Oh, it's a warrior. Oh, I forgot samurais do the samurai and warrior thing. What if I tried to do a funny? What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? I'm very confused.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water.
Do I not have the ability to exile things? No, there's nothing that says that. I don't have anything that would imply that I'm getting 7 damage to my face. So what the fuck just happened there?
I would run if I were you.
Was it because the Cryptic Coat was still on it? That doesn't make sense, though. I'm gonna blow up my other spell.
I have got new moves to teach you.
What if I make this 3? Come on, kill spell, kill spell, kill spell.
I'm never done for good.
Nope. Unfortunate. Never getting anything to deal with the flyers. Yeah. Just unfortunate. I mean, the Etchings of Kumano was going to be a problem if they weren't already just blowing things up. I mean, blowing up the 1 gigs kind of slowed me down, but not really. I mean, I would have been drawing extra cards, burning through my life total faster, so... eh. I'm gonna keep this hand, because this hand's just interesting. It's expensive, but it's an interesting hand to try to work with. I should have probably mulliganed. But I think I can do something with this hand, because I can play this face down. Branch of Vitu-Ghazi. You gotta make him nervous by playing the 1 black mana. 2/1/1 counters on Storm Prowler. Ooh. I'm gonna Cryptic Coat. Hit what I hit. Security bypass. Was I secretly hoping for a Trotta? Yes. Dragon Whelp. I'm gonna foul play here though. Foul play, return the coat to hand. My ear itches. I apologize. So I play that and I play this. But I get an escape tunnel. I love getting my lands as creatures. In a deck that is not meant to do that. There are decks meant to. You bitch. Guess what? The cloak gives one to bitch. I mean, I can do this and leave mana up for the reasonable doubt. And if I don't end up using the reasonable doubt, I can just pop the code off. Massacre Girl? So even if they attack me with something, this 1/2 is actually going to do significant damage. I need 4 mana to play it though. So I'll save the mana. I will attack with this though, because it will still do something even as... I mean, it's a 2/2 with mass. They have to block with both. And I can outright kill him now. Did I lose a land? Yes. Did I get rid of their legendary creature? Also yes. I'll take 2 damage. Take 2 damage instead of... Or take 3 damage instead of 5 damage? Yeah, I'll do that. We love instant speed shenanigans. Ah, so if they power that up too much, I'll let them have it. It attacks. He gets a dragon. What does this do? You sacrifice another creature. If you do, it gains double strike until end of turn. they chose not to. Yeah, I don't want the Warmonger to keep attacking me. If the shenanigans cost more than 2 mana, I'm golden. It does. Wait a sec. How do they still have 4 mana up? Oh. Instead, I'm going to pop the cloak. Let's see. I'm going to get an actual counterspell now because I tapped the 2 blue mana. Oh no, I have a kill spell. Okay. 4 damage to any target. I don't like that. That needs to be countered. So I need to remember that. Play coat, then I can't deal with anything in the air. If I play at least the murder, I get rid of that. I would have liked keeping the 2 confounding riddle mana up. But as long as I don't try like reduce spell cost again. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 minus 6 is 3. This needs 4. Thank goodness. Yeah, because I was an ETB. If it was an on attack trigger, I actually would have left it to deal with the coerce to kill. Which would have been really fun. But I also can't beef up the dragon if I take it. Oh look, a Midnight Assassin. That will stop that. I'll leave myself a bit more defenseless this turn. It's another course to kill. But that's because I only have 1 card in hand. If they had like 2 or more cards in hand, it would have been a different situation. Ooh, an Archive Dragon. I countered one of those earlier. Or 2, that means my coerce to kill will cost 7. 5, 6. I have exactly 7 mana. I might be trying to either bluff a counter spell. Skulk. Who the fuck plays with Skulk? They can kill Massacre Girl here. But they're taking the 3 regardless. So they're going to drop down to 8. They have to double block with Massacre Girl because of her being a menace creature. I'm in a good spot. Not often do I get placed in a situation like this. Because I have a blue creature. That's a 1/1. I have a 0/2. Like I still have a 0/2. I mean, they made it a 0/2. So I'll always be able to block this Ingenious Prodigy. Ooh, Ingenious Prodigy in a Proliferate deck? Don't worry about the Skulk. I mean, you can if you want to, knowing that you get a higher chance to block with it the lower it goes. But also just being able to get extra cards out of it for longer than just the 2 turns would be really, really nice. I mean, also, anything Simic that does counters, they're doing a lot of specific mana math. What is happening? Well, they're doing it specifically to leave 3... Oh, that makes sense. It's a 5/5 with haste in the air. Fun fact, both of my flyers have Death Touch. They don't give a fuck. Though I wasn't expecting to see Izzet Dragons, I will say that. Throwing away the game. That can't be blocked. I can cut down the Dargon. Or I can attempt to cut down the Dargon. I don't think it'll actually work. I'll discover 4. Let's see what my deck has in store. Trusting the heart of the cards. It's an Etrata! What are the odds of that? That's an assassin, that's an assassin, that's an assassin. This can just hit. Don't we love my logic? Because they need to block everything else. Or they can take one of my 1/1s. But that seals their fate. Because to take care of both flyers and the Massacre Girl, that eats up 4 creatures. 3 to just block 2 of them. I mean, it could be as little as 2, but they die. Oh, because I have to kill the dragon well. Yeah. I'll play one more game. Because I was late to my stream by like 20 minutes. Well, correction, like 15. Or 10. Actually, probably close to 15. But so one more game should make up for that. Unless the game is really short. Let me phrase it this way. I will try to end for 10 past. Oh. Where are our... There we go. I mean, technically I can keep this hand. I don't have any blue spells, but I do have access to blue mana if I need it. Ooh. A vat of rebirth? What are we doing? Doing exile or sacrificey stuff? Ooh, Rakdos sacrifice? 2 vats of rebirth. Uh-oh. Oh, my mouse got caught on my sleeve. So they each gain counters. So they're going to be going... Grixis? Grixis sacrifice? Ow. I don't like that. I wish I could have exiled it. Yeah, I don't want their charger to gain a bunch of counters on it. Because it gains oil counters, and removing 3 gives them cards from top of their library. I don't like that. Actually, Charforger should absolutely be in my Prosper deck. Because I just have to sack 3 things. So 3 of my treasures in Prosper gives me all of the oil counters I need to exile another card from top of my library. Oh. Mid-Eye Assassin won't be bad. It actually might be worth it to let this gain a couple oil counters before stealing it. But there could be other things I might want to steal. So, I didn't think about stealing things at first, when the game first started. I was too distracted by all of the things they're doing. Which is mostly just destroying my stuff and proliferating. So it's up to 4. I can freeze it in place. And I can cloak that. Because I mean, if I cloak a land, it's not that big of a deal. I'll take the Confounding Riddle. I'll put the Course to Kill at the bottom. Very rare moment there. But now if they proliferate, the Fusling will stay there for longer. Which actually might mean I take the Charforger when they return it. Yeah. From graveyard to battlefield. Does not gain haste, though. Tarbrask's Forge. Oh no, a 1/1 coming to me. Escape tunnel. Find an island. Blow up my swamp. I have a cut down in hand. Necros. because I need to wait till the last stun counter is removed before stealing it. Total power toughness. That's mine now. And yeah, the Exuberant Fusling is now no longer with the stupid things. And again, they only have the Charforger. Okay, I will have to kill the Vran, though, before anything happens. Did not want to. But they don't have enough mana to pull it back. And I waited specifically for them to be in combat, because you can activate only that as sorcery. Charforger has 2 counters on him, so I think... Well, I mean, this is an 8-1, though. 9-1 Death Touch. So they're going to pull back Vran. And they still have 4 counters on each, but they have no more creatures in graveyard. I'm going to take, what, 7? 6? Probably because the Exuberant Fusling has a 1. But Trample, Death Touch, go Burr. Yeah, I need that gone. The most expensive digging I could ever do. I'm hoping I see a singular Atrata. The Coerce to kill might be huge here. As I steal the Vran. And I swing with the 9-1. Kill it. 1. Look at that. Look at that. Because this triggers once a turn. Oh, I understand how I made it bigger, because Chorus to Kill makes it a 1-1, so it went from a 0-1 to a 1-1. Do I go for the Vran trigger? Or do I risk it? I think I'm gonna risk it. Okay. If they can do any extra damage here, I lose. I need to get 2 more damage on them. which I should get one on that guy, right? Oh, whenever its eye control is put into a graveyard. Whenever one or more creatures I control die. Oh, but that might help. Because this fucker has trample. Yeah, trample haste. Four, 6. I only can gain 2 life though. Yeah, I lose more life this way than I do this way. No, I let Urbrask's Forge get too big. And then attacking with the Necrosquito to try to get something. And yeah, technically state-based action also checks beforehand. Or state-based checks check before the life gain trigger from the creatures dying from Vran. Whole lot of words to say a whole lot of nothing. Or correction, a whole lot of words to say I lost like an idiot. Though thinking through that situation, I don't think there was another way that that could have gone. I could have not attacked with my 5/5 flyer, leaving that untapped, but I wouldn't have gotten the land from them as the face down creature. I would have had a 5/5 to block with instead of a 2/2. So that would have made some difference. Not nearly enough, though. I need to start getting black mana, because I didn't fully look at this hand and kept a not great one. My first creature isn't until 4 mana. That's not very smart. Oh, I should have played the Suspicious Bookcase. Womp womp. And a Scrove's Hive. Uh-oh. Are we doing mono white shenanigans? I'm gonna blow this up before you can. I love that my first creature is gonna be a Masker Girl. There is no reason to put Curious Inquiry on my bookcase. That can't attack. Uh-oh. They don't have the mana for it. Yoink. Because I will die from poison counters. Oh, I don't deal damage yet, baby. I'm just murdering. Enters tapped, I surveil, put that to graveyard, play Masker Girl. And I'll leave it be for now. They're gonna start drawing cards for the mites. Only once a turn. Okay. I don't want them drawing a ton of extra cards. the mites can't block. And they lose 2 humans every time they do fully block. But I draw cards. They gain life, I draw cards. I do want them to stop gaining life, however, because I need to start doing damage to their life total so I don't die from just mites. Damages. I don't have any way to get around it because she also doesn't really do damage. But she does. Investigate and I draw a card. I wish I had the mana to counter the Phyrexian Vindicator when it came out. But I lose. Both damage and poison counters. I also don't have anything that can really deal with tokens in this deck. They do need to figure out some good board wipes for this deck. I have a lot of good single target removal, but not much beyond that. But anyway, that is it for me for today, for this morning anyway, not today total. I should be streaming again later tonight, I promise. But that is it for me for this morning. I hope y'all had a fun time, and I will see y'all later. Stay tuned on Twitter for the announcements about when I'm going live, what I'm going live with, and keep an eye on the YouTube channel for videos to go up. I know I haven't been posting recently, but I promise they will eventually go up. I just have like a huge backlog at the moment. That's because I forgot to unprivate a lot of them. So they are uploaded. I just need to unprivate them and reorganize them. But anywho, I will see y'all later. Have a good rest of your day if I don't see you later. And bye-bye.